This is interesting. Let's watch this and react to this.
So I got to tell this story about how men are weirdos, and even when they become of age, 45 plus, they are still weirdos. I think sometimes some of them just turn into full blown.
This is, I'm gonna stay right now. You start off the conversation calling a gender one gender a weirdo, and just a gender is flat out everybody. That's very disrespectful. But this is her view, and this is her reality. So this, but to start off, makes you not isn't ingenuous and it's not interesting. But we're gonna give her a chance to clarify more. But just starting off that way is just so it turns people off and don't want you to listen to her story. But we reacting to this video. Let's continue to give her a chance.
Creeps, just a creep. So I'm working at this group home, right? The guy who actually helped me get the job was just somebody that I knew. Like, we was just cool. It wasn't never nothing. I met him out one night. We exchanged phone numbers, and we did nothing more than just conversate on the phone from time to time. One conversation, he ended up telling me that I told him I was looking for another job. He told me that he could get me on at his job. He helped me get on at the job, and that was it. Once we got on at the job, he did really start, like, I felt like he used to flirt extra hard with me. But then I felt like it was more so you was trying to do it to back everybody else away. But I had already told him, listen, we work together. I don't deal with coworkers. That's just something, that's a rule for me. Once I work with you, that's it. Plus, it wasn't nothing no way, but it definitely ain't nothing now because I don't work with you no more. I mean, because I work with you, sorry. So I literally told him, listen, you're in the friend zone. It ain't gonna be nothing more than you in the friend zone. I think I texted him that, so I still have the messages. So anyway, after a while of working there, I started realizing that he just wasn't a good person. Like, he was real low down. He would get people fired. I definitely think that we had a gay guy that worked there, and I definitely think something might have been going on. But he ended up getting that guy fired. He ended up making sure that guy got fired. Now, the guy did do some dumb stuff, but I personally think they had something going on, and you ended up getting that guy fired. But it was just a lot of stuff. It wasn't just that. It was things that he would say. It was things that he would do. I watched how he treated the kids.
Just now she reflecting and insinuating that the guy's gay. So this is a normal behavior. So many previous speakers have talked about this type of behavior. This is setting the tone right now, and you're putting this out to the world. But hey, let's continue. Let's see what the content is going to break down on his end. Is already weirdo, gay, so all this negative. Was got anything positive? This engagement with this person? You got your job. That's positive.
You know, and I just was like, he's just not a good person. So I started backing off. Okay, I just started backing off. I didn't talk to him. I had blocked him on all my social media, and nothing had happened. I just didn't like him. You know, so I was just like, he ain't right. I didn't like how he talked about his baby mama. And the last conversation that we had, that's when I really was like, nah, you ain't cool. He said something about one of my coworkers, and it was so disrespectful. It just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Attention, growth hack.
This is crazy. I just don't her behavior. I'm gonna go through this, but it's gonna be one of just a dull reaction. I think 'cause I don't really like her presentation. But it's okay. No one's perfect.
He sound like a messy Betty, but I will also say this. There's some caveats, as usual. She used him. She leveraged him. She used him. And we trying to absolve her because he's an a-hole, let's say that, because he's trash. But we also have to take accountability because she gave him motion. We only hearing one side of the story. She used him to get a job, and then she put him in the friend zone when she got the opportunity that she wanted. Flat out. And a lot of people going to disagree with that, but that's where I stand. You're using him. You used him. You gave him an impression because it wasn't like y'all was already in each other's orbit and sphere. You were on the phone with him. You talked to him. You probably wasn't interested in him. And if he didn't have an opportunity for you, then you probably wouldn't have rocked out with him. So before we get into the rest of the story, let's level set here. Let's get some honesty and some understanding in this in this game. She used him. She wanted to leverage him so that she got an opportunity for herself. And then she put him in the friend zone. Now, this guy sounds like a true a-hole, and I'm pretty sure like she throwing a couple ad hominem attacks that can't be proven. She'd even admitted that she don't know. So now she want to say, oh, I think that they was messing with each other. Come on, don't do that. Just tell the story exactly how it is. And then let us, the audience that you're telling the story to, let us put 2 and 2 together to try to figure it out. But he already bad enough. You don't need to throw no additional dirt on his name. You don't need to like say some wild stuff about him. Come on, we not gonna do that, right? Like, let's just live in truth, and that's the end of it. But now all of a sudden he got a gay guy fired because you think that they was messing with each other. Nah, you throwing salt in the game. You throwing salt in the game. I've been doing this long enough to realize when people are being objective or when people are being angry about something, and this is why she came in so hot. You should have never got involved with him in the first place. He's not just revealing this part about himself. He's always probably hinted when you gave him the information, he was talking on the phone with him, and you was kicking it with him, and you was taking his resources. You knew that he wanted to bust you down, that he wanted to get busted down for a real one, and that he wanted to play that game. So we too grown to be acting dumb and stupid. All right, let's see what the rest of this got to say, and then we're going to go from there.
And that's what I want to indicate real quick. He touched on that. She said in the beginning that she just changed numbers. They talked on the phone, and they was talking. This was no friend zone and all this stuff, and she was getting to know the guy. This before she got the job. Then she told she looking for work. He said I can try to help you get on at my job. So that, as Anton stated, she had been trying to get the position. And once she got the position, her real side came out and said, "Hey man, I don't even like the way you move. I don't like you. Really your behavior, your mannerism, and da da da." So yeah, you're in the friend zone. She said. Then she told you she texted him. She didn't talk to him on the phone. She said I think I talked to him on the. I think I said I had to text. You didn't, but you talked to him on the phone. But now you're gonna text him that. But hey, either way, it's fine. You can do what you want to do. You're an adult. And that's you feel like you need to text them, not see them in person. That's fine, or on the phone. That's your decision. But that leaves us to think one way because you're putting the story out here, and we're evaluating, reacting to it. And my reaction is, yeah, with, I'm in line with Anton Daniels. You played the guy. You played the guy, and you got what you want. You move on. Just move on with the story. Don't dirt the man's name up. Just talk about what you need to talk about, and let's hear the story. We'll evaluate from there. But that's what I had to say about that. I had to bring that back up. She actually gave a lot of information previously to let you know that she was in line with what Tom Daniels was saying. She was playing along the game until she got what her reward she was looking for.
So I just completely stopped talking to him. So right before I quit, one of the girls that I was cool with ended up telling me that this man was telling everybody that I used to live with him and that we were messing around, and that before I got that job I was making $13 an hour, and he came in and saved my black ass. None of this is true, okay? None of this. Like, this man ain't never even smelled my breath. It has been nothing more than we cool, we talk on the phone. That's it. He'll call me from...
Y'all gotta stop being on the phone and being buddy and friendly with people that you're not trying to get involved with, because, and it's not right, he's dead wrong, and guys gotta stop. I don't know why a guy would be pillow talking like this in the first place, but he's dead wrong for running around trying to pillow talk and trying to pretend like he bust her down and that he saved her. Whose business is that? Guys got to stop talking about the women that they allegedly got with. That has never been P. It has never been G. And it ain't never been Q. I don't know where y'all get this from, but y'all got to stop doing that. And ladies, y'all got to stop entertaining men that you know that you don't want to build a relationship with. And you can avoid all of this foolishness.
Time to time, if he was in my city and be like, what you doing? I'm going to get out, I might call my friend and be like, you know what I'm saying? We going out. That's it. I ain't been in a car with this man to go to no club. Like literally, it was just we was just cool. And I told him, you in the friend zone, boo, forever. Like that ass. I'm very honest. You in the friend zone forever, boo. It ain't gonna be nothing. So
Cap.
I don't know.
She probably was clear about the fact that she wasn't interested in him beyond a certain point. I don't know if she actually said, you're in the friend zone. I've never heard a woman actually say that to a man in real time.
Obsession, maybe a little bit of craziness. But yeah, this man was literally telling people that I used to live with him. Never in my fucking life. I have fucking kids. I stay in my own house. From the time I started there, before that, I was in my own house. So the fact that this man said I used to live with him is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's wild.
The fact that this man is insinuating and telling, at first I think he was just insinuating that we were sleeping together. Well, I got a call. I talked to somebody yesterday, and they told me this man is straight out telling everybody that we were carrying
you're
on
not there
a
to defend
full-blown
yourself
sexual
no more.
relationship. Sir, never touched me. This is a 45-year-old man. I'm not lying. Never touched me. Only reason I ain't blowed up because I feel like he probably wanted to talk to me. I think it's some type of obsession. I don't know. But yeah, I was called the other day and told this. They was like, girl, that man still talk about you. That man is don't tell everybody at that job that we were sleeping together.
What kind of...
Are you serious?
Wild stuff is happening in this job.
I would love to have a conversation with that baby mom because I would love to know the amount of stuff that she went through with that man. Because I can only imagine, because he's a compulsive liar, and if you're a compulsive liar, you got to be a psycho.
She pissed.
Compulsive liar and psycho go hand in hand, and I know he is. But baby, if I catch him out in these streets, baby, I'm liable to run his ass right on over. Because bitch, how dare you? Don't never lie on me, on my.
Yeah, that's pretty diabolical. You can't lie and
lying on my
that you haven't slept with.
That's insane. That's insane.
That's pretty
and
bad.
I'm stingy with mine. It take a lot for you to get in here, baby. A lot. I'm stingy. I'm liable to call that job and tell them, baby, you better get them on up out of there. You better get them on up out of there.
I don't know what this new language is that she's speaking. However, yes, I do think that guys need to stop lying on their D, and girls need to stop immersing themselves with guys that they want to put in the friend zone. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm holla at you.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, this is there's some truth in that. I think she just led the guy on, and then she didn't like the results. When she got what she wanted, she didn't like the results, and maybe he is a liar, maybe he's not a liar. I don't know. I can't say. But this is interesting. I think it's like messiness in this thing. These adults talking about relationship. You had a physical relationship with a person. That's your choice. If you didn't, that's your choice. If someone's lying, then the truth will come out beforehand. You could ask certain things about yourself if it's that serious. But it's neither here neither there. This is different one reaction video. I didn't think I'd react to this my entire video, but this is yeah. Uh, and like Anton said, the the conversation he was using to run over the guy, I was like, wait, we run over a human being? That was interesting. But hey, however you feel your emotions, feel what's going on, that's your decision. This was an interesting one. This was short and sweet. And I hope they never meet. I hope they don't talk to each other again. Life moved on. I wish them both success in their life. And what do you think about this video? Leave a comment, subscribe down below.
You guys later. Peace.